but they would tell you to get yourself an It Works notebook, because you're going to be on a lot of trainings and calls, and the more you learn, the more you earn. And so if you can just jot down some notes in one spot, because before when I started, I'd have papers everywhere, but now I just have one notebook. Whenever I'm on a call, I keep it right next to it, and so then that way I can easily jot down like some good quotes that they say, or some good examples, or ways that they're signing customers and distributors. That way I can use them. And then it is so important that you have a planner to keep track of everything, because on top of mom life, work life, life, you know, this is another job. And so you've got to make sure that you're staying organized. Okay. So first off, welcome you guys. I'm so excited to get to connect. We used to do team calls weekly. Then we started doing them like once a month, but I just felt like we needed to do one now since we've got so many new people in, and we have 3 days left in the month. Today, Monday, Tuesday, and then, you know, month end happens and we all start back over on April 1st as distributor not commission qualified. So I just kind of want to talk to you, everybody, about where we are in the business right now, and where we're going. Okay, so if you guys can just tell me in the chat, where are you at right now? Okay, give me your city and your state. I love doing this because you guys are going to find people that are close to you maybe, or maybe nobody's close to you, but that just means that you can expand your network where you are and start to grow your local team. So we've got Rock Springs, Wyoming, which is where I am, Star Valley, Kansas, South Dakota, Utah, Wyoming, Tennessee, Utah, Arizona, Texas, New Mexico, Utah. I mean, we are all over. Awesome. Love it. Minnesota, Virginia. I missed those ones up top. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you live, you have support, and that's something that you guys need to know. Whether you guys are bringing in new distributors yourself, doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter where they live, they are going to have the same access to calls like this that you have, just by having the Zoom app downloaded. Okay, so I want you guys to drop a letter in the chat. Okay, if you are part of the PAC training, put an A down below. Okay, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to share my screen with you real quick, and we will get you added. If you are not part of the PAC training, and you're on my team, okay, I know we've got some sidelines and stuff, but you've got to be on my team, then drop a 0, and we're going to get you added, okay? So I want to go over this PAC training with you guys. It's on Facebook. You should just be able to search your groups, PAC training, and if I were you, I would pin it to the top. So then that way, every time you click groups, it's right there at the top, and you can easily get to it. Now, when you log into the PAC training, it's going to take you straight into the discussion page. The discussion page has the pinned announcements right here at the top, so I can click see all 4. And you're going to get a video on how to navigate the group, open power hours that you guys can join. So if you're like, I want to work my business, but I don't want to do it alone, check the comments and see when people are hosting calls. There's a whole bunch of people that are hosting calls. They just post it in the comments here. You guys can see it'll be just a little picture, and then the Zoom call information, the dates and times. And we're going to keep this updated. And if any of you guys want to host a call, so like Lalani, Deborah, Kylie, Miracle, Carrie Ann, like I just see you guys on my front, you know, but as you know, you're in the business longer, but if you want to host a call, just go ahead and post it here, and then people can hop on your calls and be able to work with you. Okay. And then all of your resources in one spot, check the comments. Okay. So in here, we have access to the PAC document. This is something that you guys are all going to want to save to your phones, okay? Only my team has it. We call it the It Works Bible. The PAC document is a list of all of the products that we have and how to close, okay? Quote unquote close. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because, you know, everybody is different, and you have to make sure that you're changing it around for them, and people might want more information than what's in here, okay? So if you click show document outline over here on the left hand side, or if you're on your phone, it'll be down below, but you can just click on the product, and we put them all in alphabetical order for you. So right now, let's say the Hydrate, okay? Hydrate's on BOGO right now. So when you click on Hydrate, you can see that there's 30 of them in a bag. It retails for $65. Customers get it for $39, and it has 30 BV, okay? So this could be after somebody votes on a poll. This could be after somebody comments on a post. This could be after you send the product list to them and they're like, I'm interested in the hydrate. And so you're just going to say something like, hey, we have this amazing product to help with hydration. It's quickly becoming everyone's favorite. It's called Hydrate. If you're like me, you aren't drinking nearly as much water, blah, 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 blah. Does this sound like something you want to try? Okay, then they're going to probably respond, yeah, sure. And then you say, let's do it. So one pack provides you with this. It tells them about the customer program. How does that sound? Then they're going to be like, well, how much does it cost? So you say a bag retails for this. You get my cost only this. I'm putting in some orders right now. It ships straight to you. Super easy. Are you good with that? They say, sure. Okay. Now, you guys, it is the science to closing to ask for things in two. If you say, I need your email address, your phone number, your address, your billing, your shipping, you know, all of this stuff, it overwhelms them. So we always ask in sets of two. So it says, what's your email address and phone number? The address you want it shipped to and the name on the card you want to use. Then the card number, expiration date, and CVC. I'll put this in right now and send you your account information. Now, the reason why we ask in this order is because if they don't want to give you their card information, then you have their phone number. Okay, you can say, I'll text you if that's more comfortable to you. I can call you on the phone and just get it straight over the phone. Okay, and then if they're still not comfortable, then you still have their phone number that you can create a shopping cart on your Connect app, and you can text it to them that they can actually click, and it will take them straight to the link with the Hydrate in their shopping cart. We cannot send our links on Facebook or Instagram. We can't send them on Messenger because you guys, I think like 9 years ago, there were some super spammy It Works distributors and our links got marked as spam. So now we're no longer able to post them. So when you get their phone number, then you can actually text them your link and they can click it and go straight there. Okay. So this pack document, there's a link to it right there in the pack training underneath the resource spot. Okay. And then, like I said, when you first pop up in here, it's going to bring you to the discussion page, which is just whoever commented on what last. Okay, so you don't want to use the discussion page. You want to use the unit section. So you're going to go ahead and click units, and there are 7 units. So unit 1, start here. Unit 2 is all about loyal customers. Unit 3 is all about distributors. Unit 4 is the daily 6 list. Unit 5 are questions that people have asked me. Unit 6 are scripts for you guys just to help, know what to say to people. And then unit 7 is a unit that I made. If you don't know what to do on a daily basis and you can't figure it out and you don't want to ask for help, I tell you exactly what to do every day for a month straight. So that way it sets you up for success. Okay. So this is what is in the pack training. I'm going to go back to the comments and make sure that everybody is added. Okay. Lalani put the pack link in the comments there. Perfect. Deborah, you said, where is it at? And I think Malin said pack training. So are we good there? Did that answer your question?
Sorry, still trying to navigate. I know it was the pack training, but where in the pack training? I missed that part. Sorry.
So if you click on announcements, there are 4 announcement posts. And one of them says all your resources in one spot. And so the link is right in there. Yep. And I have it saved on my computer as a favorite. And so whenever I open a new tab, I can just click my Google Docs and it pops up. So that's really helpful as well. Okay, so that is one of your resources A, okay? I want you guys to drop a B in the comments if you've been added to a group message, so you know who your upline is. If you don't, put a 0, and we will make sure that we get that taken care of tonight. Okay, so what I love about our business is that you're in this business for yourself, but you're never by yourself. In order to hit the top rank in our company, you just need 3 legs. So once you get your 3 legs, any new distributors that you sign after those first 3, you can move into your organization. Now, the power of moving distributors into your organization is it helps them grow their team, and it helps them step up as a leader. If they get customers and distributors, then they can move customers and distributors underneath your new distributor that you just moved underneath them. Okay, the other part that I really love about being able to build teams this way is that, people are going to do things different ways. And something that I do may not work for you, but something that your upline tells you may just work like gold. you know, and I have a really red personality and green. So I'm really direct and just to the point. And I really like things to be detail oriented, but sometimes that just doesn't work for people. Sometimes my OCD stresses people out and they just like to fly by the seat of their pants, or they're more yellow and they just like need to feel their feelings, you know? And so sometimes being able to partner you up with other people, they can help with your love language, you know, whether you like the words of affirmations or whether you're a person who likes acts of service or whatever it is, but just having more people in your upline, I feel like helps set you up for success. If you can't get a hold of me or the person who signed you up, there's 2 or 3 other people that you can get a hold of that can help you. So I really, really love that. Okay, so I don't see any zeros. Is that the welcome chat from the enroller? Yes, Ashley. So you should have been added to a welcome chat that introduces you to your upline. And you guys, I hope that you'll use that chat often. Like any questions that you have, put it in that group chat, because there's plenty of people in there that can answer it for you. I know a lot of times when I sign distributors, they just message me, which is great, and I can give you the answers. But by messaging it in a group chat, you're going to have the ability to get multiple answers, you know, and then choose which one you want to go with. And then the other beauty of that is that in case of, you know, your enroller's not by their phone, then you can still get your question answered or know where to find it. So those are your upline leaders. Use them, lean on them. Okay, next thing I want you guys to do is drop a C in the chat if you are part of Legacy Leaders. Okay, Legacy Leaders. This is another resource that you guys have. Okay, I'll share my screen so you guys can see it. If you're not, put a 0 and we'll get you added. So once again, this is a group on Facebook. Go to this Legacy Leaders, pin it to the top, so that way you have PAC training and Legacy Leaders right there at the top. Now, this page is ran, owned, created by our Ambassador Diamond, Amber Parker, okay, right here. Her husband is Josh Parker. They are Ambassador Diamonds with the business, but they are also field liaisons. So they're also part of the corporate team, which is really cool for us. They just got that position last year. They've been in the business for 7 years. They're millionaires with the company. They're in the top 75 income earners, and they are here to help us however they possibly can. And so in this group, this is how Amber communicates with us, but also everyone in her organization also will share information. Okay, so right now the pin post here is a $300 cash giveaway. So anyone who's doing host a post, when somebody makes a post and tag you in it, you write their name down for a drawing for a giveaway. And in this case, every single one of us who's under Amber Parker are able to give away this $300. Now she's doing the drawing on April 1st. Okay, so if you read the comments right here, it says, I'll be drawing a winner on April 1st. They're going to be $300. If you want to donate to it, you just Venmo Parker Works -INC on Venmo, and you can donate $1 to it, $5 to it. If you want to donate more, you can. But if you don't want to donate any, you don't have to. But when you have people host a post for you, all you do, Deborah's already done it, so good job, Deborah. You just, whatever number you left off on, you go 564 and you put the name there. And then on April 1st, Amber's going to go live. She's going to draw a number at random, and whatever name she picks, she'll comment in the thread and say, this number one, so-and-so message me. And then you'll be able to put her in contact with your person, and then she'll send them the money. So it's really, really awesome that we have that opportunity. Now, the other thing that you guys are going to find in this post is just things that people have shared. Okay, so Sadie made this post, you know, talking about what she's grateful for in the business. Tammy said, drop your hair, skin, and nails corporate approved photos below. So she probably needs some hair, skin, and nail photos to send to a potential. So in the comments here, people are sending those. Directions on how to set up sampling. Okay, so Dana is showing you guys how to send your sample credits. Team page post, coffee cash. So if you want to learn how to make coffee cash, I know I have something in my PAC training about coffee cash. Well, here's another idea for you. And there's more stuff in the comments. And so, you know, this post is to welcome people, to congratulate people. There's a contest going on right now. There's no organization to this page, but it's all here to help you guys. Okay. You can also check the photo albums If you need ideas for posting, you can just come up here to albums and corporate approved pictures, engagement posts, before and after pictures, just pictures of products so you can use them for posts. Anything like this is in this page, okay? So are there any questions? And I appreciate you guys who are getting the chat. Don't send me private messages right now, because if you do, I won't get them. So I'm going to stop right here. We talked about PAC training and PAC document, upline group chats, and legacy leaders. Anybody want to unmute and ask me something or add anything that I've missed? Ginger and Galaxy. Okay, thanks, Kelly Jo. Who is Galaxy S10E? Carrie Ann, I love that tip. She said you can also search the group for ideas for product posts, but you can also just search in the group. So say like you're like how to sign out loyal customers. Like you got to get your 6 customers, how to sign them. So just go in the group and search how to sign customers, and every post that has those words will pop up, and you can use any of those ideas, any of those scripts, any of those posts. Samara says that she loves the posting club for content. That is a group that you guys can search and join that has a lot of content in there, so you can jot down that, and if you want to add that, you can. Or I love stories to explode your business. There's another one, and it just has stories that you put on your Instagram or Facebook stories. So stories to explode your business, search that on Facebook. You can request to join that group, and the posting club. And as you guys have questions, keep putting them in the chat so then people can answer them. Aubrey said there is 3 dots at the top of the screen where you are able to have the option to pin it. Thank you for answering that, Aubrey. Okay, all right, next thing I want to get into is, you guys, why did you start this business? So write that in the chat, and I want to hear from 3 people why you joined with who you joined. But I need you guys to keep it short, because like I said, I'm trying to keep this call short. So why you joined the person, and then in the chat, will you please write like what your goal is for this business? Like, what do you want to get out of it?
So I'll tell you why I joined with the person I did. So I've known Tamika forever. We've done vendor events and everything, and I didn't join with her. I joined with Crystal because I was babysitting for Crystal, and I watched her go from being like super negative and always posting about the bad things to being positive and doing all of these fun things, and I wanted to be a part of that. I joined for friends.
I love that. And like the change that she saw somebody undergo. And you, how long had you known Crystal before?
A year before. I've known her since high school, and she was kind of the mean girl then, but I had been following her for a year, and I've been babysitting for 6 months of that.
So you've known her since high school. How long did it take you to see the shift in her?
Within about a month of her joining.
Wow. Wow.
Like she hid it from me for a little bit because I was on my honeymoon, and she thought I would be mad at her because I was in a different company and she didn't join with me, even though I asked 1,000 times.
I love that. Okay, who else wants to share?
I joined in February with Under Tamika. I joined because I'm not able to work due to surgery on my shoulder, and I didn't care what kind of money I made. I just wanted to make some. And 6 weeks later, I'm Ruby, gonna be boxed emerald soon. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so the question is why did you join with that person? So why did you pick me?
I had been watching Tamika for like 4 or 5 months, and when she posted her video of her hunting with her husband, shooting her elk for the first time, I want to do that with my husband. I just recently got married as well, and I don't know, something with that video. And then she said, well, here, go to this page and look at some success stories. So I did, and there was a young gal that really stuck out to me, and I told my husband I wanted to do this. Told Tamika I did. I didn't have $1 to my name at all. Sorry. didn't have a dollar to my name and fighting workman's comp, Tamika gave me the opportunity to work from home and earn my kit. And I said yes. And in 24 hours, I had earned my kit, and here I am today.
I love it. Thanks for sharing. One more person, and make it that you didn't join with me. Make it that you joined with somebody else, because then I feel awkward. I feel so blessed, Leilani, that you watched that video and found it. But let's hear. So Mandy joined with Crystal. Leilani joined with me. Let's find somebody else who joined with somebody else.
So I joined with Kate, and I never thought I would actually be selling the way I am. And I kept buying from her the Thermofite X, and she was like, hey, did you ever think of selling? And I was like, no, not really. I'm not good at it. And she's like, oh, I'll help you. I was like, well, let me see how much I've got in my bank. And so I signed with her, and I love this business. Like, it's so amazing.
So why did you pick Kate to be a customer with and then to join the business with? What about Kate?
Well, I had my daughter almost 2 years ago, and I just could not get rid of this, my belly that I wanted to get rid of. And so she messaged me.
Do you know any other It Works distributors besides Kate?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I
so
didn't
just the
know.
one.
Yeah. So sorry, my daughter's crying in the back. But so she messaged me one day, and I was like, oh, no, thanks. But if I change my mind, I'll message you. So a couple months later, I was just like, I really want to lose my fat. And so she told me how much it was, and I signed up my paycheck, and now I'm a distributor.
I love it. Okay, thank you for sharing. All right, you guys. So I asked these questions for a reason. Okay. Almost everybody in the chat said that they needed a way to be able to make extra money, that you were watching someone who was successful, that you needed a healthier lifestyle to pay the bills. Some people were unable to even work, just like Leilani said, and a couple people in here. Some people are already stay-at-home moms, but they just needed something to do and be able to make money and help their husbands out a little bit. Like you just felt that guilt that your husband's the only one working, right? So we all joined for different reasons, and you joined with a person for a particular reason. Now, if you were a customer before you became a distributor, will you drop a 5 in the comments? If you were a customer before you were a distributor. And you didn't even have to be a customer with the person that you signed up with, but like you were somehow a customer before a distributor, okay? You guys, making sure that you follow up with those customers and ask them like, hey, you already love the products. Would you like to make money doing it, right? Some of us just came straight into the distributor, whether we had tried products or not. Now, I was a customer first. I know other people were customers first, and then some people never tried a product before and just became a distributor. It doesn't matter, okay? But what does matter is what you do every day. And just from hearing from those 3 people, you guys, how did they get started in the business? So we'll start with Mandy. Mandy watched somebody who was close to her grow and change. Now, I'm the one that signed Crystal. And Crystal was hard for me because she was so negative. And what did I do as a leader? I just slowly coached her, and we changed a few words. She listened to a few books. She got around like-minded people. She showed up, and that's what changed her. I didn't change her. She chose to change herself. So I would really encourage you guys, number 1, to be successful in this business is you have to know the person you are now cannot be the person that you are in the future that's successful. You have to choose to change your mindset. You have to choose to be positive. You have to choose to find the good in all of the bad. And you have to choose to grow as a leader, grow as a network marketer, grow as an influence, grow as somebody who provides more value. The only way you will grow your paycheck is if you grow yourself. That is number 1. Okay, I was listening to a book today. If any of you guys check out my stories, I posted tons of stuff in there today about it. But you have to grow yourself to be successful in this business. Period. End of story. Mindset is number 1. Okay? So I love that Mandy shared that. Now, Leilani shared about a video that I made about shooting an elk. I was not expecting that. I didn't even realize that that was the reason why she joined with me. She joined with me because she wanted to shoot an elk like my husband. Nothing to do with the business, right? Like, I mean, yes, but no. And so you guys, be you, 100%. You have to be you. People tell me all the time, I don't know what to post. I don't know what to share. I don't know what to do. You just be you, and you will attract those people into your space. Okay. So I post stuff about shooting elk and shooting deer because that's something me and my family like to do and we enjoy. And then I had a girl message me, you're proud that you just killed a real life animal. Do you know what I did? I just unfriended her. She is not my people. I don't have to justify myself. I mean, every time we kill an animal, we always give our thanks, and it's a lot of work, but it feeds our family for the year. I don't have to apologize for that. You are not my people. Goodbye. I will be who I am, and it will attract the people to me that need me. Okay. Now, if I wouldn't have made that video, would Leilani be on the team? Maybe, maybe not. Right. So be yourself, post consistently. Because once you connect with somebody on something, then they're going to follow you closely, and you are not going to connect with them in the business. Okay. That is not connection number one. They're not like, oh my gosh, Hayden, I just really love that hair, skin, and nails post that you made. I think we should be best friends. No, they're going to say, oh my gosh, Hayden, I love your blue hair. That is so cool. I love your tattoos. That is so cool. I love that you have 2 boys. Like whatever it is, that's how they connect with you first. They have to know, like, and trust you. They have to see your change before they're going to join your business. Okay. And then the other way with Sandra is Kate asked her and Sandra said no. Kate, drop a 700, just kidding. Drop a 7 in the comments if somebody has told you no since starting this business. Okay, every single person is going to put a 7 in just a second, okay? And I chose 7 because Kelly Jo hates the odd numbers, okay? So you're going to get told no every single day. I was going to count all of the times I got said no to today and yesterday and the day before that and the day before that, but I don't have time for that, okay? Just so you guys know, I get told no at least 50 times a day when I message 50 people, okay? I get told no every single day. So if you're getting sad that you're getting told no and it's making you want to quit, then I want you to know that I got the no's too, but I'm not quitting. I keep going every single day. And what if Kate would have stopped after Sandra told her no? What if Kate was like, oh my gosh, I just really suck at this business. I asked someone and they told me no, like this totally isn't for me. And Kate just stopped. Number 1, Sandra would have never been a customer. And number 2, Sandra would have never been a distributor, right? No doesn't mean anything. It means that you haven't given them the value. Sandra wasn't happy with herself. Did she have the $36 then? She probably did, but she didn't really feel like she was ready for it. So what did Kate do? Kate kept posting. And I bet every time Kate posted a before and after picture or a giveaway or someone getting results or her using the ThermoFit X, I bet Sandra looked at that post and was like, oh, I just want it. I just want it, right? Until finally it was like, fine, I'm going to get it. And then she ordered it and got it. You guys, every single day, okay? If you said no to somebody, raise your hand. I won't make you guys drop a number in the chat. If you said no, raise your hand. I said no. I said no for 10 months. And I thank my Heavenly Father every single day that she was consistent for those 10 months, because when I was ready, I joined with her. Now she's quit and the person above her has quit and I'm still in the business, but I still send her messages of thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you for getting me started in this business. Because her not quitting and her being consistent was everything. And I was her first distributor that she signed 10 months into the business, her first one. Now imagine if she was still in the business, how awesome her business would be popping, right? But you know, like it is what it is. And I'm just grateful. Okay. So you guys, you can earn cash, commission, and bonuses in this business. And I want you guys to be able to earn all of the ways. And I'm not going to go over all the ways on here because you have all the tools that you need. You really do. I created the pack training with scripts, with posts, with videos. There's training videos in there from other leaders. There's personal development to listen to. Everything you need is in that pack training. And it is your job and your responsibility to go through it and then ask questions where you have them. And you know what? If it's not for you, you don't have to use it either. You can get on YouTube and find what you need. You can search things that are outside of It Works and just find how to be a network marketing professional based on what other network marketing professionals do. But what's important is find somebody who's higher than you are and copy them. Do what they're doing. Do what successful people do, and you will be successful when you're consistent with it on a daily basis, okay? So, you guys, cash. I just made $115 today selling products that I had on hand. That makes a total of, I've been keeping track of it, $520 this month, just in cash, selling my coffee samplers, and then anything that I've had on hand, sample packs, over $500. Okay, every single one of you guys can do that. I love the BOGO deals because you guys can get one for yourself and you can get one to turn around and sell, and then basically you got your product for free. So I really hope you guys take advantage of these BOGO chocolate greens, the BOGO berries, the BOGO reds, the BOGO hydrate. And it is good until the end of the month. So I want to know in the comments, if you only could pick one, I'm sorry, I know this is a hard question. If you only could pick one, would you pick the reds, berry, chocolate, or hydrate? But luckily you guys don't have to just pick one. You can pick all four. And they're great to have for try-it parties. So when you, when we get out of quarantine, you know, you just get some water bottles, put a scoop in, shake it up, and you've got, you know, you can serve 20 people with one water bottle. And then, like I said, I love it because buy one, get one free. I have one for me. I have one to sell. And you guys could sell it at retail. Then you're making even more money, right? Retail's for $65. So you buy it for $39, you get one for yourself, you sell the other bottle for $65, and you just made profit, right? We got to be willing to do the work to sell. Now, the other way that we get paid is commissions. So if you got your notebook, please write this down. We get paid commissions on the 15th of every month. Commissions go from March 1st to March 31st. We get paid on that April 15th. The money gets loaded onto a website called myitworkspay.com. And once you have money on there, you can click the activation, and it can, you can choose a Visa prepaid debit card or Visa reloadable card, or you can choose to have it automatically deposit into your bank account. Now, I had a girl last month, somebody hacked into her ItWorks card, took her money, and so now she has to file this thing through ItWorks, okay? I highly recommend you guys get it direct deposited into your bank, because then you don't have to worry about it. If someone hacks your bank card, it's covered underneath your bank legality stuff, right? The other thing that I like, and this is my own personal opinion, you can do what you want, but the other thing I like is if I had an ItWorks card that had like $3.17 on it, then it would be sitting there forever until I like went and bought like a smoothie somewhere or like a snow cone, right? And then still there would be money left on there. I like every penny. I value every single penny. I want to use every single penny. So me putting it straight into my bank account, I can withdraw it. I can have it anytime that I want, okay? I had no idea you could transfer to your Venmo, Mandy. No idea.
It's brand new. It showed up about 3 weeks ago, and you can link it straight to your Venmo, and it deposits in there, and it's less of a fee.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Okay. So cash commission. And then last thing I want to talk about is bonuses. Okay. Bonuses are real. If you've earned bonuses, can you tell me how much you've earned in the chat? When I first started this business, I said, you're lying. Nobody gets bonuses like that. Like there's no way. And then I went diamond and I got $10,000. And then I went double diamond and my husband went diamond and we got $50,000. And then we went triple and we got $40,000. And last month we got back up to triple and we got $6,000 in reload bonuses. So I've earned over $106,000. Now I haven't cashed out all $106,000 because you do have to re-rank in order to keep your bonus because it's paid out over a certain number of time. But I'm not complaining. Okay, a bonus is a bonus. And I'm grateful for every extra that I got for just doing what I already was doing. And so our company rewards us with different bonuses. Now, anybody who joined this month, okay, anyone who joined this month, you have until, this month doesn't count. So April, May, June. You have until June 30th or 31st, however many days are in June, to go diamond and earn a $15,000 bonus. Okay, the fastest diamond in our company went in 5 days. Someone went diamond in 5 days. On average, it usually takes between 60 and 90 days. It is up to you if you want to go diamond. And right now is the best time to push, even though you're brand new and you may not know what you're doing, because kits are half off. And so many people are out of work right now. So the question is, how many people will you contact? How many seeds will you plant? How many people can you help and give them that belief that they can do this with you, even though you're still learning? Because you have the most kick butt team in the whole entire world. All right, can I get an amen? Because our team is the best. And so you guys, like, we have these half off kits until the end of the month. So run with it. Okay, get your host posts up for distributors, potential distributors, like Carrie Ann was saying, hers were blowing up. Use the pack training to close them. There is a distributor closing in there. And after this call, I'll actually go in there and make sure that it's updated so you guys can use it. But you guys, like, there's unlimited money to be made. There's fast start bonuses. Every distributor that you sponsor, when you help them get 6 customers, they get a $150 shopping spree, plus now a $50 bonus for anyone who joined since last Monday. And then you get a $150 bonus. Unlimited. I know Lalani got $250 last Friday, and she was like, what? This is awesome. And she's been in the business a month, okay? There is no limit to you besides the limit that you put on yourself. I'm going to say that again. I want to look into your beautiful eyes. I'm looking at you, okay? There is no limit except for the limit that you put on yourself. So stop. Stop saying that you're unworthy. Stop saying that it's hard. Stop saying that nobody wants this or will do this for you, because that's not true. Okay? You are worthy of anything that you possibly want if you're willing to do the work. Okay? Now, let's talk real quick about what is the work. Okay? And then we'll be almost done. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Kelly Jo, can you send this link in the comments, please? This is New Distributor Steps to Success. I just updated this today. Some of you guys may have had it from before, but if you print out this is everything that you guys need to get yourself started, okay? So welcome to the pack. Put your name, put the date that you signed, put your website, your ID number, your password. Your first thing is get your $150 shopping spree, which comes from getting...
Hold on just a second.
Uh-huh.
I just shared the link. So when you pull it up, you're going to have to put file, make a copy. Because if you try to type in Tamika's, it's not going to let you. So just make a copy so that you have your own of this.
Well, and you should just, if you have a printer, just print it. If you don't have a printer, then you can just write it on a piece of paper, honestly. Okay, you could just get it in your notebook and write it on a piece of paper. And then like Kelly said, you could save it as a copy, and then you could have an electronic copy for those of you who are tech savvy. That's not me. Give me paper, pencil. I'm good. Okay, so earn your $150 shopping spree. Anyone who joined since last Monday, when you get your 6 customers in 30 days, you also get a $50 bonus. Okay, so every customer that you enroll, cross it out. Now, what better time to get customers when they can get 2 for the price of 1? So make sure that your posts are about the greens, about the reds, about the hydrate, okay? And get them a good deal and get your first 6 customers, okay? Then you can earn unlimited fast start bonuses. Those are those $150 bonuses that I was talking about. When you set up your ADBB auto shipment, you enroll a new distributor, you help them accomplish the first goal, then you get $150. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Unlimited $150. What would $150 do for you guys? What would it pay for? Would it pay for your phone bill? Would it pay for your car payment? Would it buy your groceries? Would it pay for your gas for the month? Would it pay off a bill? Right? $150 every time you help someone get started in the business and help them get customers. Okay, then you're going to go executive, which is the first rank in our company. That's 2 distributors at 400 volume each. And then you're going to go Ruby, which is the foundation of our company. You just need 1 more distributor and then help them each get to 400 or above with a total of 2,000 volume altogether. Now, there are videos on how to do this in the pack training. There's videos on how to go executive, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond. Now, down here at the bottom, check off once you have thoroughly completed each unit. Okay, so go through, save the scripts, use the scripts, see what you like, change them around, watch the videos. Okay, and check it off as you complete each unit to make sure that you finish them. Okay, then right here, you guys, hear me please. I know it's getting late, and if you were in my school class, I'd make you stand up and do like head, shoulders, knees, and toes right now, but we don't have time for that. Okay, so wake up. We have to be taking care of our customers and our distributors. So when you sign a customer, write down the date you signed them, write down their information, and make sure that you're checking back with them on a monthly basis. If they're not using their products, switch it to something else. If they didn't get their products, put in a replacement order for it. So make sure that you are keeping track of them. So this sheet is to help you with that. Keep track of your follow-ups. Okay. How many people have you talked to this month? Who's told you, yes, they'd look at a list? Who's told you, yes, they'll do it on payday? Who's told you, yes, they want it, but they have to talk to their husband, right? Anyone who you've talked to about products, make sure you put them here. Now, as you guys are getting objections, screenshot your enroller. I don't know about everybody, but I can pretty much combat any objection. I can turn any no into a yes. Okay. So, and it may not be a yes right now. It might be a yes later on, but screenshot your enroller when you're sending your messages, even if it's a no, and let them work through it with you, because you might be surprised. I know there was this one time a girl told me no, and I said, okay, that's all right. Is there a particular reason why not? And she said, actually, I have been wanting to try it. I don't even know why I told you no. And then she signed up as a customer right then, you know? And so I always like to find out why they're saying no. Is it because they don't have money? Is it because they don't know what it is? Is it because they don't have time? Is it because they've tried something like this before and it didn't work? Like, what's your why for telling me no? And then I can have information to work through from there. Okay. Now this last page is the most important. This last page is the most important. People tell me I don't know what to do. So with a couple of leaders, this has been created. And if you do this every single day, you will make it to the top of the company. Promise you that. If you do these things every single day. So you're going to engage with people. If you're on Facebook and Instagram, you'll see it there twice. You're going to expand your network. I love that Lawani said last night she went to Hawaii. Did anyone think that she really flew to Hawaii last night? She told me that this morning, that she went to Hawaii, and then she went to Paris, and she went to all these places, and she literally just searched her Facebook and found new friends in those areas. And I was like, that's so cool. I love that. So sending Facebook and Instagram requests, showing you making or holding a fact about a before and after about a product, having a focus for the week and making sure you're taking your products to see results, sharing your story every single day in a post or in your stories on Instagram or Facebook, having a target audience. Okay, my target audience is people that hated their job. Okay, I had my dream job, but I hated it. It no longer brought me joy. Okay, maybe you're a single mom. Maybe your husband works all the time. Maybe you're working all the time, 3 jobs. Okay, who's your target audience? And then personal development. Like I started this call, you have to grow your mind. And so are you listening to personal development on a daily basis? And what book are you reading? What podcasts are you listening to? How are you growing? Then every day you want to make sure you're getting host to post up, that you're messaging for products, you're messaging for the business, and that you hop on our power hours and connect with like-minded people. If you want to stay on fire, you have to stay close to the fire. I've been doing this business for 5 years. I have never lost my fire. I have always worked my business every single day. So if you're not good at discipline, if you're not good at consistency, just come hang out in my back pocket. You guys, I work my business every single day. And so make sure that you are staying close to people who are successful, and you're going to draft right off of them and take the success road with them. Okay. So stay close. And then down here, here's a spot for you to track your loyal customers, your distributors that you've signed for the week, how much cash you've made, and then any questions. Cause sometimes if you're like me, you have a question and then you forget. So just write down your questions. And so what I would encourage you guys to do, so look at my screen right now. Everybody look at me, look at me, look at me. I took this KPI sheet, okay, key performance indicator sheet. Let me do it on speaker view. Oh, it says Kelly Joe's speaker view. Okay, so I took my KPI sheet and I put it inside of a 3-ring binder like this. Now I can get a dry erase marker, and this is going to take me through the whole entire week. And every day when I do these things, I just cross it out here with a dry erase marker. Okay, inside of here, the first thing you can look at is that first sheet with all your information and your goals. Okay, getting your 6 customers, going executive Ruby, completing your training. Here you can keep track of all of your customer and distributor information. Here you can keep track of your follow-up sheets. And then, like I said, it's so important that you have a planner and something to take notes in. You guys, this is all you need. When I started this business, this was my office. These things right here. That's all I needed to be successful. Okay. So you guys, anybody want to add anything before we get into the family call stuff?
I just have another tip that we heard from another leader the other night. She said, just like any job would, like banks keep records, all that stuff, Sometimes those KPI sheets are really good if you don't want to use. I was using a dry erase marker too, and then they said keep track of them so you can see how many calls did you get on that week you had a boom, how many people did you message that week that you had a boom and signing people. And so if you want to print them off each week, or like write down how many, like I got 7 out of 7, or I messaged 200 people, like write it down somewhere so that you can look back. And I've never been somebody that wanted to look back, but when they put it in that mindset of like every company keeps track of what they're doing and like what they're putting out with what they're getting back, I think it's good to see like, oh, it took me, I had to message 400 people and hear no 390 times, but I signed 10 people, you know, like seeing that and showing you like, what could I do better? What could I do more of? Would it be helpful?
And to
Kelly
with
had
that, you know, you might
sorry.
be able to see like
I was
2
gonna say,
weeks
Kelly
ago
had
all
us
the work
go
that you
through-
put in. Sorry, I was just saying I know my connection, but I said with what Kelly Jo said, you might put in all this work 2 weeks ago, and then all of a sudden week 3, you get all these customers and distributors, and you can say, oh, wow, that came from the work I did 2 weeks ago. Okay, go ahead, Kate, sorry.
It's okay. I was just gonna say, Kelly before has had a group of us go through our messages and see how many we sent that week, and then see how many we signed that week, and it was super eye-opening to see how many messages it actually takes to get the sale to go through.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that, you guys, because 80% of sales are made after the 5th ask. 80%. Do you know how many sales are made after the first ask? Like 2%, 1%. Like, so you message 100 people, you will close one person right there on the spot, right? And so when new distributors message me and they're like, is this normal? I don't like this. Like, I haven't signed anybody yet. I'm like, it's fine. If you did, I would think it was weird, to be honest. Like, people take up to 5 follow-ups, you know, and that's why I say, don't worry about the yeses. Don't worry about the nos. Your job is to do what's exactly on the sheet. Once it's done, it's done. Put it away. Okay? If you want to do more, do more. But this is the bare minimum. Like, do it and then put it away. You did your work for the day. Then do it again tomorrow. Then do it again the next day. And don't worry about selling. And you guys, if you're so concerned about sell, I have to get customers, you're doing this business wrong. We share. We share what it's doing for us. We share what it's doing for other people. We share. When we share what we're passionate about, that's when people are attracted to us. When we push what we're selling, that's when we turn people off. Do you guys know, can you feel the difference? Be more excited about sharing what you have than selling what you've got, okay? So last thing I need you guys to do is double click off of Zoom, go to Facebook right now. You should still be able to hear my voice. I need you guys to make sure that you are following our corporate team, okay? Mark Pentecost. So type him up in your search bar. Mark, M-A-R-K, Pentecost, P-E-N-T-E-C-O-S-T. He is our CEO. He started this business 20 years ago, back in 2001, as a high school math teacher and basketball coach. His whole family is involved in the business. It's a family business. It's Christian based. I absolutely adore him and his whole entire family. I want you guys to click follow on Mark Pentecost. You are going to get a notification in your Connect app and now on your Facebook in about 10 minutes that he is going live for our family call. They do the family call every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, now go back in your search bar and type in Kami, K-A-M-I, Pentecost, K-A-M-I, Pentecost. This is his daughter. This is his field development regional. She is in charge of us, the field team. She constantly gives us tips, advice, tasks, things to do, sets us up for success. She was in the business before she went corporate. She made it to Black Diamond, which is the top rank in the whole entire company, and she did it all by herself. Her dad did not give her a handout. So Kami Pentecost, go ahead and follow her. Then we've got Pam Sowder, P-A-M-S-O-W-D-E-R. You will hear her as the queen of wraps. She's actually the one who founded the Body Wrap, which started the business. So she and Mark had done a business together with another company. They made it to the top, and the company had to, they were asking them to do things that they didn't feel was integritous. And so they actually left the company being at the top. And then a little while after that, the company shut down. And so Pam got introduced to this wrap, and she brought it to Mark, and she said, we have got to find a way to get this in the US and to sell it because this is gold. And that's how the company started. So make sure you follow Pam Souter. She does really good for money mindset and just like having the right mindset. She has her own podcast. Follow her on Facebook. She goes live all the time with top leaders that give us their tips and advice. And then the last one is Mike Patillo, MikePotillo. I think it's really important that you guys are knowing who our corporate leaders are and following them, because then when announcements come out, then you can see it on their pages. But Mike is our chief sales officer. So he basically, what's the nice way to put this? Cleans up after Mark with all of the details, like of exactly what is the deal, what is the promotion, what's going on. He's like the green guy. He gives us all the information that we need cleaned up in a nice organized fashion. So you guys, those are the 4 people on our corporate team. Make sure that you're following them on Facebook, on Instagram. And they're just really good. And so we have the family call at 8 o'clock. So you guys hop on that. They're going to go over everything for the business and finishing the month strong. I've got some calls going this week, so grab your planner. And like I said, anybody else who's doing calls is going to post them in the announcement section in the PAC training. So make sure you can check that when you're filling out your planner. But I like to fill out my planner during the family call and like get my week set up. Okay, so Monday morning at 9 Central Time, 9 a.m. Power hour, 9 a.m. Central Time. That's 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Okay, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm doing a power hour on this Zoom. If you want to hop on with me and work, I'm going to be doing these KPIs. I'm also going to do one Tuesday, but this time at 10 a.m. Central Time. If you want to do a power hour with me Tuesday, 10 a.m. Central Time, a.m. And then Wednesday at back down to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So I'm doing, for my time zone, 8 on Monday, 9 on Tuesday, 8 on Wednesday. And then on Friday, April 3rd, I'm going to do a training on charting. So those of you who want to go executive, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, I'm going to do a charting training about how to use the reports in your back office, what you should be looking for, how to bring in volume, how to build the right way. That will be at 4 p.m. Central Time on Friday. So that's 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time and 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Are we doing new distributor calls this week? I am not, but I did record one. I didn't post it public on my YouTube because it had my address and stuff on it. But if you have a new distributor that signs and you'd like that new DT call, I can send you the recording. I know Deborah watched it. Deborah, was it helpful just seeing the recording part?
Yeah, it was. Thank you.
Okay. So, and then Kelly Jo has some on YouTube as well. So just send me a personal message, and I'll send it to you that way, Lalani, because I'll forget as soon as we get off of here. Okay. One other thing that's going on this week is Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, Amber Parker does a Monday meetup. So she will get a top leader on a call to do some training. So that is Monday at 9 Central, 8 Mountain Standard, 10 Eastern Time. And the Zoom ID for that is 809-061-1775. 809-061-1775. And you have to keep your eye on the Legacy Leaders page in case if something changes with that, but she does them every Monday evening. And then anybody who is Emerald and above, you guys are welcome on her call on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Emeralds and above. Mandy, are you still on here? I don't see her. It's at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, so 11 a.m. Central Time on that same Zoom number. And to be honest, she's not going to know if you are an Emerald or not. So if you have an Emerald mindset, you're ready to be there, that might be just the push that you need. Okay? And that is Wednesday at 11 Central Time AM. Any other questions? I know this was a lot tonight, sorry.
Good. Good.
Galaxy S10, you're unmuted. Did you want to say something? Okay. Anybody else?
So just to clarify, the power hours are just the ones that are posted in the PAC training, right?
Yes, because I know that there's so many leaders doing so many different things that I can't keep track of it all anymore. So I'm just giving you the 3 power hours and the training that I'm got on my calendar this week. Any other leaders, you guys are welcome. You can use my ID number and hop on Zoom, or you can use your own ID number and do it. But just post it in that open power hours and make sure that you're updating it on a weekly basis according to what you want to do each week. And I think the more the better. It's definitely a lot more fun to work with people. And you know, we listen to personal development, or we listen to music. We get work done, we answer questions. I talked to Kelly Jo. I think she's going to do some evening ones this week. But you know, we are committed to giving you guys more training during this time, teaching you a little bit of extra leadership stuff rather than just the daily 6. We're going to teach you guys different reports to look at sometimes, maybe give you different tasks that put you outside your comfort zone, just a little bit more during these power hours. So it should be good. And I'd encourage you guys who are doing them too, to definitely share your knowledge. Like, what are you learning in your personal development? Share that with your group that hops on with you. Okay. All right. I'll get this up on my YouTube right now, and I'll see you guys over in the family call. Make sure that you hashtag the PAC is in the house, or run with the PAC. That's our little, or drop some wolf emojis. That's our little clue. That's like, we're all part of this team, because we're the only team that calls ourselves that. So it's kind of fun. Okay. So I'm excited to see you guys there. Bye.